Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora.
Hogwarts is a second home to me.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I've found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh,
I found a rather interesting costume.
brilliant. Whew. Well, thank you for solving that mystery.
Revelio.
Might as well be surrounded by giants.
Revelio. An astronomy table. Should prove. Once the sun's down. Knowing our meat, he's likely studied here.
Over here!
Revelio. What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we...
What does it tell us?
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually...
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
On Pringo!
Revelio.
Up there! That's our way in!
Here. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Ha.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Might want to look up. I'll make you wish you were back at school. How nice.
Suffering, do you?
Flash of inspiration. This has become...
Well, you're nice.
Vegetables in combat.
No patient.
Release me, expulsion.
Very
Look what you've done.
What are you doing? Expulsion. Electricity. No more happy days for you. Still no match for me. What's it, Jimmy?
Expulso!
Revelio.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Revelio.
Following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Confringo. Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Revelio.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it
Revelio.
before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a...
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... we...
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield, power without knowledge, is dangerous indeed. We will simply have to outwit Ranrock, and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor.
I shall reveal the path.
I would join you if I could. I shall await you.
Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. I need to reposition this pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Revelio. Revelio. Here. Wingardium Leviosa. Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Revelio. Revelio. Crucio! Revelio. Revelio. What a relief. Revelio.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back. And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing stand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
I don't think this...
Who's been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demiguise statues and the mums contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of. You didn't see that. What a remarkable shot! Accio. Well, it appears I've been bested. Well done! Diving, Summoner's Court.
There wasn't much to it.
You really are insufferable. You may have beaten me, but you're...
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, it's you! Just the person.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. He's been cursed. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry. How exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he...
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a
I'm glad you understand.
Well, it is an unusual situation.
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the...
How awful.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still... And no one deserves such a fate to last forever. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that... You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost...
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendant. That's why I need your help.
Why was Marmaduke...
The curse is the result of an intense... Marmaduke was a famed herbologist.
Sibling rivalry.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the... Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed...
I can take the crest...
Oh, thank you! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid. According to my research, the tomb... You'll find it just east of the hamlet of... Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm...
Good. Now, the exploding charm...
Is this something we should be learning?
Better for you to learn it in school. Well, now, you must... Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Textbook.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
My advice when dealing with untoward matters.
Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Ha. Ha. Confringo. Finger. Ha. Alohomora. Revelio.
I wonder what Merlin would think of it.
Hello again, Miss.
Hello again.
What do you have for sale?
Do you know what you might be looking for? Thank you for your business. Hope you'll come and see me again.
Nothing clears the cobweb.
Revelio.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you... Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not.
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but I also overheard one of them bragging about... The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if you ever meet my gran...
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something...
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is... odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. pelts. Poor beasts. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Untempered meander into the mine brings sure ruin. No more.
Lucas, don't tell us.
They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves. It's been ages since I've...
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself.
Revelio.
What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight. Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, stroking a bum.
Tell us. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
I say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want.
Tell us.
You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lass, you can't. Quit flipping.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
That's it. Like it's the word.
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ranrock will want his dragon intact!
See how you like this?
You're the one we're looking for, and you, poor friend. You're not going to have nice and one less human to worry about.
We have someone with nerve in our midst.
This is where you're
Back for more? Not the right
rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get
Oh, damn you little weasel! Back to the shelter.
You shall never cut it.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now?
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fight. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off,
I'd much rather we have it than the poacher. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
should we
It would be foolish not to expect it. I'm sorry to say that
We aren't helping ourselves standing.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Revelio.
Rookwood will lead us to victory. You mark my words.
tell us?
He's weak. Yes, he is. When's the last time you saw him catch a beast? Spends more time pet. Someone's here. You're gonna regret coming here. Know you there? I'm surprised I haven't been given more territory. What's Rookwood waiting for? I'm a master at this. A master.
I ought to pay
Nothing over here either.
Professor, tell us.
Expulso! Expulso! Flash of inspiration! What have you done? Death from above! Incendio! Rookwood don't... Expulso! What are your thoughts on electricity?
Confringo!
Incendio!
Revelio! Leviosa!
Expulso!
Confringo!
Protego!
Leviosa!
This is a...
Revelio!
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks?
Revelio!
Rescue the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. Enough dumb beef for everyone.
Ah!
When the clouds are dark is always the best time to strike.
Petrificus totalis. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Incendio!
Revelio!
Rookwood don't go down easy. Confringo!
Clumsy little fool.
Incendio!
Confringo.
Lumos.
Incendio!
Revelio. Confringo. Lumos.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Oh, what the light of your eye. Confringo!
Focus to tell us.
Confringo!
Revelio. Revelio.
I tell you this, Hogwarts is cutting their
Revelio.
You'll never believe
What did you discover in the spell?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid.
I know we had to do it to open.
And I'm glad we did it. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely.
We need to tell him.
You've seen how he frets about the dark art. When I know more, I shall send her now. Don't feel sorry for Ominous.
Confringo!
This to ourselves for now is for his own good.
Confringo!
Very good. Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can... Please.
Some references, Sebastian.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian... It would mean a lot.
Bombarda!
Trouble, are we?
Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created... None of the other students will try... Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 12th... Which potion is common?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporary, the tale of the three brothers...
The Deathly Hallow.
Correct! Which ball in Quidditch?
The Bludger.
When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of... True or false? Polyjuice potion.
False.
While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as... Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, and I won't be giving you any more
I'd like to answer...
What governmental...
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council dispatched... Which dragon breed is...
The Antipode.
No, I'm sorry. Though the Viper Tooth is the smallest breed, who founded the village?
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer... It is believed that Hengist used the three brooms... The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding...
A Demiguise.
Yes! What is the only spell known to repel a Letherfold?
The Knockback Jinx.
Actually, the only known survivor of a Letherfold attack. Who published the law of
Lavandamon.
That's incorrect. One of the principal exceptions to Gamps. What does the Hogwarts...
Never tickle a thing.
Correct! In Latin, the Hogwarts motto... Which magical creature is the only...
The Basilisk.
That's incorrect. According to Parselmouths, where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
The Pyrenees.
No. The American school was What is the most powerful love?
Amortentia.
That's the answer. Amortentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. So, are you interested in continuing?
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Sir Agravain.
Incorrect. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the...
Haversack.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the...
Hairy ear.
No. Native to the European... What plant excretes
Mimbless
Correct. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created...
Linfred of...
Very good. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A smaller pot.
Incorrect. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
North America.
That's right. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the fountain?
Sir Lancelot.
No. The three witches in the story are named Asher. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Galengant.
No. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law. You've answered all of my questions. You might not have got very many right. Thank you for humouring me by I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. So this is the underground harbour. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't
No, and none of your business.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from...
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. It won't. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
I haven't been called once since you brought me that venomous tentacular leaf. You're quite close to Professor Fig, aren't you?
You wanted to discuss my program.
I did. You seem to have had note, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been... Of course, the guide isn't the... I've heard that you were growing such a magic...
Thank you, Professor.
I will say was your extended conversation...
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Oliver.
I see. I admire your penchant for... It'll be the end of the year. I'll provide a final assessment. Until then, if you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training done. Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation.
Bombarda! Do you find it hard to get the right consistency?
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Thank you.